y'all, what is up? I'm Hawaii. Welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a review with Dose of Colors Golden Hour palette. I'm also going to be doing my bombshell curl. Get these beautiful easy barrel curls. Y'all, we are also venting, okay, because your girl is fed up and somebody gotta hear it. I gotta talk about it. So if you are interested, please click. This is about the new Dose of Colors palette, so we're gonna get right into it. I have 4 of their other palettes, and Dose of Colors have my favorite, absolute favorite formula of shadows. So I have high hopes, and I already have their original baked browns. The original baked browns looks like this. It's really good for like basic transition shades. In my opinion, they could have went a little bit warmer, especially as a browns palette, but that's just my opinion. The new baked browns 2 palette looks like this. So if you are comparing the two, this is the baked browns. Try not to show my mirror. This is the baked browns 1, and that is the baked browns 2. They definitely do complement each other, but like being honest, as someone who is darker skin though, I don't know. This golden hour, however, baby, I am all the way here for, and I'm gonna show close-ups because I did unbox it on TikToks. So I am excited about the golden hour palette, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna use Sunrise. Girl. Oh, it's not. Oh my god, my camera is not even doing it, y'all. It looked like a disco, but in the best way. It looked like a disco ball is on my freaking eye, and I don't even feel like the camera, like it's not even doing it just. Next, we are going to move on to foundation. This is Dose of Colors, so the product is not Dose of Colors. It's going to be listed down below. Only foundation sponge that touches my face that I use, Dose of Colors Jumbo Seamless Sponge. Try it for yourself, and I promise it's going to change your makeup game. It is phenomenal. It's so freaking soft. So soft. Dose of Colors, listen, the only critique I could make them like the exact same sponge but like in black, or like a nude line. Y'all would change the game. It came in like black. Baby, okay, so foundation is on. We're gonna kind of get into what I'm kind of venting about. I'm getting into that place, y'all, where find that yes, it's okay to like be positive, and you should always be living glass half full rather than half empty. And that is how I should call it my spiritual like awakening, or since I've been on my spiritual journey, probably since like 2018. I really have been trying to remain as intentional as possible, just being positive, even when, you know, the situation isn't favorable, still trying to find good within the situation, because there is always something that you could be thankful for. However, I'm starting to find that there is balance within everything. Everything is not all light. We have light and dark. I'm trying to become more comfortable with sharing parts of myself, thoughts that I have about myself and my life and my past and all of that. Just sharing my opinion, speaking out about it, whether it's positive or it's negative. I'm kind of just over that facade. If you always have to be positive, yeah, you should. And the truth of the matter is, when you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it, and it's okay to say that and to express that.
Did Chaz do this?
I am so uncomfortable in this season, in this place, in this space, in this time. I'm just uncomfortable. I live in my hometown. I moved back August of 2019, so I'm gonna be coming up on three years since I have been back home. And when I tell y'all, things are so different. I'm different. You start to become uncomfortable. You start having this like inner calling of what you're supposed to do. That is not gonna make sense to everybody else, and that is where I am. From the outside looking in, you would be like, girl, like what is so wrong with like where you are now? Little backstory. Before I moved back home, I was homeless, living out of hotels and motels. That was my circumstance. That was my situation. Oh, fast forward, almost 3 years later, I have a house. I have my children have a huge backyard, front yard. My family is here, so I have help here. From the outside looking in, my life doesn't look bad, but like I've outgrown being here. I feel like the lessons that came back here that I needed to learn, I feel like I have learned them. I don't feel like there's anything left for me here, and I am becoming so uncomfortable. Let me be clear, when I say uncomfortable, the best way that I can explain it, y'all, is my soul does not feel satisfied. My soul doesn't feel happy. I don't feel at peace. Like, in general, my biggest fear is waking up 20 years from now, hell, waking up 5 years from now and feeling like I have lived the same day over and over and over again. You could relate, girl, guy, Comment down below, let me know if you like feel where I'm coming from with that. The same day over and over and over again, no new experience. I can't. The thought of that, like, my heart gets heavy just saying that, like just thinking about that. I can't.
Did Chaz do this?
And like, if I'm being honest, I have been at this place before in my life, and I didn't make the smartest decisions before. I did move back home in 2019, but when I moved away from home, I was kind of in this same place. I was in the same place when like there was nothing for me here. I was ready for like new experiences and something new, and I packed bags, baby, and I went for it. And I do not regret it. It did not work out, clearly. I'm back home. It did not work out, clearly, but I do not regret it. I don't regret it at all, because now I know the difference. Trying to force change and just allowing it to happen naturally. And whereas now I have been throughout this period of being home, and you know, from 2019 until now, I have been forced to grow so much as a person, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and I am ready for my outer reality to reflect what I feel like my growth has been like internally. I'm just waiting on the catch up. I'm just waiting on the catch up. And as far as where I want to move to and all of that, y'all, I have been coming to the reality, and this may trigger some people if you are a single parent and maybe you're not ready to accept this reality. Then this may be a little bit triggering for you, but this is my truth. And yeah, this is just my truth and my opinion, y'all. The world is not set up for single parents. It's whether you are a single mom or a single dad. So we gonna move on with the hair, and I'm gonna try to like speed through these curls because my camera's acting stupid. The world, real life, is really not for single parenting, and it sucks that we don't realize that until we become parents. And this is not me complaining about being a parent or parenthood. When I say that the world is not set up for single parenting, I mean, like, say for instance, you're a single mom. You work a traditional 9 to 5. Now, if you work a traditional 9 to 5, you know that if you have children, your children are in school, baby, school start before 9 o'clock, okay? School starts before 9 o'clock. You know that before you get to work, before you start, you know, your day, you are responsible, of course, for taking care of another person, another human. Some people are like, well, duh, responsible for another human, especially when you are the only one who is really taking any of the real responsibility. Money or finances does not just raise a child. It takes a lot out of you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and then financially. So if you are not in a place, where you are mentally ready to have to deal with that. That shit can be a lot, and you have to parent, and you know, you still have to show up and be an adult and parent even when you're sad, even when you're depressed, even when you know you don't feel like it, when you don't have the strength, you don't have the answers. You still have to figure it out, and that shit is hard.
Did Chaz do this?
Get back to what I was kind of discussing, which was there is no work-life balance that happens when you are a single single parent. I realize the importance of being around people who really pour into you, who love you, who nurture you, who uplift your vibration and your spirit. But your environment should also do that. I feel like it's important that you are a parent, you have things that are for you. You are able to pour into yourself just as much as you are pouring into your children. And where I am right now in my life, I don't have that, because at first I was there, like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't ever get a break, thank God. But yes, it's important to have a break, but you have that break time not in an environment where you're able to do things that really that you enjoy doing, that pour into you, whatever that is for you. I feel like you do yourself a disservice as a parent, right? Like, we are deserving of putting ourselves in the best situations, in the best environments, being able to be our best self. Like, you owe it to yourself as a mom or a dad to be happy in your life, to live a life every day that you wake up just excited for and grateful for and ready to like take on the world. I feel like your home should be a reflection of you, your like place of peace, your safe haven, if you will. And I'm not in a place right now where I have that. I'm at a place now where it's like, because I've done so much internal work, I'm still doing, but I've done a lot. So like, I know the things that like I want to get back to. Like, I love dance. A lot of people don't know this, but I do. I can hear a song, preferably like a hip-hop, R&B, soul song. My brain goes into like, I'm automatically in a music video, and I will just start doing choreography like on the spot, because that's just how I'm that's just me. And I'm so ready to be in an environment where like I can rediscover like old passions that I had again now as an adult. I want to be able to go the places I've always wanted to go to. I want to be able to like take from like different cooking classes to learning different languages to like fashion and dance and like pottery. Like, I want to try all of these things the things that I always wanted to do, the things that I wish childhood me had the means to be able to do. Now I'm realizing the importance of what I missed out on, of not being able to do that. And I'm at a place now where I'm like, yo, I'm ready for my extracurricular activities. Like, where are they at? Dance class twice a week, like pottery once a week, and to do it with my children. You know, right? One of the joys about being a parent is that you get to relive your childhood and that innocence through their eyes. We are not, right now where we live, y'all, we are surrounded by sugarcane. and there's nothing here. The school systems, they are not the best. I can go into a whole rant, but I won't. I just want more. I want more for my children. Like, I really want to put them in a melting pot. The world is so big and so vast, and I want them to realize that. And unless we go out and we see that and we experience that, you don't know. You don't know what you're missing until you go out and you experience it. So I'm ready for that in my life, and I want to be able to expose that to my children. When I was growing up, like, even the TV shows now are just not the same because of social media. Y'all know they don't have the ability to sit down and like really watch a full 30-minute TV show. That's where we are evolving into, like, because you can't fight against technology. We can't fight against technology, and we cannot fight against the way that the world is going. But what you can do is find your own flow within that. And them to have friends of many different cultures and races. I want them to go to the best schools. I want them to speak multiple languages. I want us to be able to travel whenever we want to travel, whenever, wherever, however. And the like last thing I guess that I'm venting about is the fact that your girl is ready to have a circle of real friends. I don't feel like in my immediate surroundings I have real friends. I'm turning 29 this year. Friendships in your 20s, like mid-20s, early 30s, like this navigating friendship thing, it has been very daunting and an experience all within itself. I have friends people that I thought I knew for sure, like they would be in my wedding, that I don't even talk to anymore, other than Kayla, and she's like my best friend, but she lives in California. I live in Louisiana. She lives in California, and we are in two different places in our lives. Now her life is different because she's engaged now and she's planning a wedding, and I'm so freaking excited about that because I get to be a maid of honor. It sucks when like the closest friend that you have is on the other side of the world. There's nobody in my immediate surroundings that like I can pick up the phone, like, girl, so tell me why. There is nobody that I can do that to. Nobody. And even my best friend Kayla, because we're in two different places and two different sides of the world, we almost have to make appointments to make sure that we continuously make that effort to maintain that friendship. And a part of me is like, well, that's just what happens as you grow and as you get older. And then the other part of me is like, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. And I'm ready for like my group of adults, like my friends, my girl, that our moms are not, like we can go do a little shopping, have a little vibe, like, you know, a little brunch, a little shopping, or take a little walk somewhere, and it'd be a cute little vibe. Like, I am ready to get back to that point in friendship, and I know it's coming. So, and I said that was the last one, but no, this is the last one. Y'all, I am so over, and that's another reason why with these, like, my get ready with me's have been me in robes. Like, before, I really felt like I didn't have a style. I kind of feel, well, I don't feel like I don't have a style now. I'm learning. So as I have changed, as I have grown, my style has grown, and I'm ready to get into the fashion, not be like that, like the fashion, because that's not me. It's how I carry myself, the aura, and the confidence, and like in my vibe, and like my presence, and how I walk around, as well as my outer appearance, right? My clothes, how I look. I'm ready for it to all match. I'm ready to get a change of wardrobe, honey. Like, we are grown. I am grown. I have grown so much, and I'm just ready for my style to like to elevate with that. Okay guys, so that is the end of this video. I absolutely love love this palette. The Dose of Colors Golden Hour palette. So pick up a couple if you have been thinking about it. I highly recommend. Love you guys. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.